thank you all for being here quite early this morning. We appreciate you being here. This is a very special day where the Neuqua Valley students are going to be signing their letter of intents and committing to the university to play their sport. So we're very excited for them, and congratulations to all of our athletes, and congratulations to our parents as well, because you've been supporting them all along the way, and I know they wouldn't get there without your support. So thank you, and thank you again for being here. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank Dr. Fuhr in the back. He's going to be taking pictures today for us, as well as Lisa Trout. She is capturing this event on video, and will give the information to the coaches to release to the students and the parents so they can view it. Also on neuquamedia.org, you'll be able to find that information. Today, the process that we're going to do is that we're going to invite the athlete and the parents to come on up to the table individually, and then each of the coaches will say just a few words about the student, and then we'll take a few photos, and then at the very end we want to get all of our students together for one large group picture, and then we are all free to take as many pictures for keepsakes as you want, okay, with friends, families, etc. I also want to take a moment just to thank all the other coaches that have come this morning and supporting the students here, as well as the additional Neuqua Valley students who are here to support their peers. So thanks for all getting up early for this great recognition. All right, to start out with, first of all, we have our head volleyball coach, Kelly Simon.
I'd like to bring up Nora and her mom. Going to have a seat in the middle there. First of all, congratulations to everyone who's here this morning. We have a full house, and that's so exciting to be a head coach at Neuqua Valley. I know that we're all so proud of all of you, and this is always such an exciting day, and so congratulations. Nora Hand is going to Indiana University. She was a libero for 3 years. It's been such an honor and privilege for me to coach Nora these past 3 years as our varsity libero, and to watch her grow as a player and as a person over the years. Nora's the type of player that every coach dreams of having as a leader on her team. Her attributes of self-motivation and determination, combined with her tremendous athletic ability, sets her apart from her teammates. Nora demonstrated amazing perseverance on the court. She was not only the most precise passer I've ever coached in nearly 25 years, but she was relentless on defense as well. Nora is trustworthy, quick, and athletic, and has been the rock of our defense. We attribute much of our success to her leadership and physicality, which is why, although we did not have designated captains this year, I think that all of her teammates looked to her as one of their captains. She was all-tournament team for 2 of the 4 tournaments. She was all-conference first team, all-area for the Daily Herald and for the Naperville Sun. She was honorable mention all-state for the News-Gazette, and she was our Booster Club featured athlete, as well as co-MVP with Cora Calling. Nora has set precedents of what a libero is for the Neuqua Valley varsity volleyball program, and she should be, and I hope that she recognizes how much her leadership, maturity, and selflessness have meant to me as a coach and to her teammates. Nora's contributions were without a doubt the driving force behind our team's 27-win season, being DVC champs and regional champs. This past weekend, Nora's club won the 18 Premier at JVC, which she is also the libero and the captain. I have no doubt that this is only the beginning of Nora's achievements, and I'm certain that she will go on to help her future teams achieve nothing more than great success. So I'm so proud of you, and thank you, Nora, for everything you've contributed to Neuqua Valley.
I'd like to invite Riley Bell and her parents to come on up. Riley Bell is a club volleyball player, and she is going to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And I had the great pleasure of being able to speak with her coaches from University of Wisconsin-Madison yesterday, and they had nothing but very good comments about Riley and her work ethic that she sees, and their excitement for her joining that team next fall. Riley looks to hopefully maybe go into some athletic training, possibly some psychology, a little bit undetermined at this time. And I know her family and her coaches are very excited for Riley for next fall. So congratulations to you. Should we go ahead and sign her commitment? Next up, we have our head boys track coach, Mike Kennedy. Are you going to tag team this?
We're definitely gonna tag team this. Okay. So we'd like to welcome Scott Anderson up to the table. Scott, I'm gonna let Paul Vandersteen take over on the speech for Scott, but Scott has been a 4-year incredible athlete in both boys track and field and in boys cross country.
Good morning. Hey, I would first like to mention something that maybe this should be done at the end, but I'm not going to have the podium here at the end. But this is Barb Barrow's last ceremony as athletic director here at Neuqua Valley, her last National Letter of Intent ceremony. And she's responsible for putting all this on. And so thank you, Barb. We're really going to miss you. Scott has been Scott, about 2-year varsity contributor to our team. He came on as a freshman and kind of an inexperience. I'll never forget a practice where we did a time trial and Scott ran a 2-mile, and then I looked over and we had another mile time trial and he jumped into that one too. And then I knew at that day, I was like, well, this young man is special. And he went on to run one of the fastest 3,200 meter times, or 2-mile times as most people know, in 9:15 in our program, which is a pretty good mark. He's going to Illinois State to run in college. I'm so proud of him. He's part of our third place team as a junior, and he was our 6th man on our state championship team this past fall. He is the fastest 6th man in IHSA history. Think about that. He ran 14:55 at Detweiler and is the fastest 6th man in the history of Illinois. So, Scott, we know you're going to go on to do great things. Congratulations. All right, I'd like to introduce Jake Mackaninee, going to the University of North Carolina. Give him a hand. Jake is a 4-year varsity contributor. Even as a freshman, he was in our top 7. And Jake is one of the most dedicated and, student of the sport type athletes that I've ever coached. I almost look at Jake as almost a co-coach. I run all kinds of workouts and everything else by him. He's definitely a student of the sport, and it's been a great pleasure to have him a part of this program this last 4 years. Jake has run a 9:11 2-mile, has run a sub 4:20 mile indoors. In fact, he set the DVC record indoors at North Central just last month. He's the DVC individual cross country champion. He was our 3rd man on our state championship team this past fall. And then last year as a junior, I think he was our 4th or 5th man on that 3rd place team. Just been an amazing participant in our program, track and cross country, and we look forward to see what he does this spring along with him and Scott. So congratulations, Jake.
Our next athlete representing boys track and field is Isaiah Robinson. It really feels like Isaiah has been with our program forever. He started right away as a freshman, and he was instantly on the varsity team. I remember watching him at the Mattia Valley Invitational, and he was in the 4x4, just in the frost-off 4x4, but boy, he took off like nobody's business on the backstretch and just kept pressing. And we knew right away that we had somebody special. He was a part of so many championship, either relays or individual events. He has been DVC champion. He is part of a school record 4x4 that ran 3:16 last year. Took second in the state. He's been an individual all-state athlete, so he's been all-state in relays. He's been all-state individually. He's been DVC champion. This is a lot of things that he's contributed to us. When it comes to anything we need him to do, he steps up. If we need to run 4 events in a meet just to score points, he'll do it. He's somebody we can count on for absolutely anything. At the same time as being a great athlete, he was also a very serious student at the school. He has done research at Argonne and Fermilab, doing independent scientific research the whole time he was here. That's a huge accomplishment to balance all the things that he has within his academic and his athletic life. So, Isaiah, oh, actually, I need to tell one more story. He is also the only student I think I've ever heard of that actually used the Heimlich maneuver in class to help a fellow classmate who was choking on a piece of sushi, and saved that student. How could I forget that story? So Isaiah, we know you're going to do incredible things at USC. Congratulations, and boy, are we going to miss you.
I'm getting a picture too because he ran cross country also.
Absolutely.
Next up for girls swimming, we have head coach Jason Nefratis.
Could I have the Sturcelli clan come on up here? Welcome and good morning. Congratulations to all the athletes, all the parents, all the coaches. Thank you to administrators. This is a really, really happy day for me because this is Heather's day, and Heather sits in a tough spot on our girls swim and dive team. She's a butterflyer for us, but she sits behind one of the best tandems of flyers in the state with Wiley and Kaylee. And when Heather came to me in the fall and said, "Hey, I think I have a shot at swimming at the next level," you have to do it, Heather. You have to do it. For swimming, it's all about the state meet, but we do compete a lot individually in dual meets. We compete at invitationals. Our team, we haven't had the rankings come out, but our team was ranked by the National Dual Meet Power Ranking System 9th in the country last year, and that's from people like Heather. She makes our team so versatile, and it can do so many cool different things at meets, invites and dual meets because of people like Heather. Stick her in butterflies and backstrokes and freestyles. But she's more than just a swimmer to us. She's a profound leader. She leads by example. I know all the girls really look up to her and really favor her because she's kind of a cool, calm demeanor. She settles people down. She's really cool. I think one of the best stories this year to exemplify that is in swimming at the end of the year. I think the girls get really excited. They put on their tech suits. So if you watch the Olympics and you see the nice sleek suits that they put on, Heather was putting hers on in the locker room right before the meet, and it ripped, and they rip very easily, and that can stress a lot of people out, especially when it's your final meet. So I know, but when she came out, you could just see she was ready for business just by what's on her face. Like she almost expected it to happen and was ready to go to business. And she was part of our DVC championship team, second year in a row, I think, out of 4 levels, 3 relays, 12 relays we lost. Only 2 of those, and those were by less than 0.2, and Heather was on a couple of those championship relays. So, as tradition, I think with high school, with the girls that come out of the high school program, they really do a great job at the next level, and I'm really excited to see how Heather does at Maine University. Congratulations, Heather.
Next up, we have our head boys swim coach, Mr. Chad Allen.
Good morning and congratulations to all the athletes. I find this one of the most difficult things to do, really, to get a college scholarship and swim at the next level. Over the years, we've had a very successful swim program, and we probably only average about 1 per year. And once again, we have one, Jacob Cunningham. He's attending the University of Illinois in Chicago, and he's kind of a late commit. He really wanted to swim at that next level at Division I swimming, and he certainly had a lot of chance to do that, and I think he chose a nice school for him. He's been a distance swimmer for us. He was on varsity all 4 years. He's kind of all by himself for his grade. We didn't have a lot of freshmen his year, and he made the varsity team his freshman year, and then had an awesome sophomore year making the state meet as a distance swimmer. Was going to continue to swim as a distance swimmer at University of Illinois Chicago, but then all of a sudden we had one fun meet during the year where we decided to try to do the 25 free, and he did very well. So we're like, well, maybe we'll try him in the sprints. He's got one of the best starts I've ever had as a coach. His start is unbelievable. He's not really a sprinter swimming-wise, but he ended up swimming the 50 free at the state meet and was all-state, our only all-state swim this year, and he's also been on All-American relays this year and in the past. So it's really exciting to watch him swim over the last 4 years at the varsity level, be our team leader, and I think he'll do great things at the next level when he can really focus on being a distance swimmer with a whole group at University of Illinois Chicago. So congratulations, Jacob Cunningham.
Next up, we have co-head coach Ashley Natonsky for girls water polo.
Before I even started coaching this year, I had heard about Zoe Self. You know, she was a legend even before I came in as staff. And what I have learned about Zoe over the course of this season is that she has a passion for the sport that is absolutely amazing. She really loves what she does, and I think it shows every time she gets in the water and plays the game. Not only that, Zoe has great game awareness, and she's able to read a player or a team very well. She's usually in the pool for the most part, for a big part of our games, because she does really well under pressure, and I really like seeing what she's accomplished over the course of this season. I think Zoe's going to do great at VMI, and I really look forward to seeing how she's going to progress over the next 4 years. Congratulations, Zoe.
Next up, we have Shauna Stanley.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to talk a little bit about Brady Moody. I'm actually one of the senior counselors. This isn't something I typically get to do, but I'm certainly very pleased and proud to do it today. Just to tell you how much I respect Brady, and actually the students and staff at Neuqua Valley respect Brady. At the end of sophomore year, he was chosen to be one of our PE leaders. At the end of junior year, he was chosen to be a senior advisor. Those are two positions in our school that are very competitive, highly sought after, and to be named both of those things is truly exceptional. I'm the counselor to 300 seniors, and I can only think of maybe 2 or 3 other students who have been named a PE leader and a senior advisor. So apparently Brady is also a very good soccer player. Clearly he has a scholarship to play soccer, but I just know Brady as truly a polite, respectful, wonderful, kind young man, and I am pleased to announce him today.
Once again, congratulations to all of our students today. At this time, I'd like to have all of our students come up to the table. We're going to take a big group picture, and then everyone else is free after that for taking pictures. Thank you very much for being here.